Hello, my YouTube friends. My name is Mel from Mel's Paper Makes. I am so sorry on the delay on my videos. I know my life update and July week 1 videos are delayed, and this one will be delayed as well. But I've just had a lot of things going on, and I really hope that the update video kind of explains everything. I'm just in the transition of a lot of stuff, but we're gonna cash stuff for July week 2. We have 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 250, 270, 290, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, and $420 for the second week. If you haven't seen my update video, basically, like I said, I'm in transitioning between jobs and I get 3 weeks with one paycheck and then another paycheck for the last week, which then I will kind of use to fill in the rest of my envelopes basically. So the first 3 weeks are a little bit lower than usual, but that's totally okay. I just had to stretch out the money a little bit more. But I am still putting some money in my sinking funds and my long-term savings and my retirement, just because I am expecting, I know I will be getting that second paycheck, so nothing too crazy. Okay, if you're a cash stuffing channel, please let me know. I'd love to check out your channel, and hopefully others can also check out your channel as well. So for groceries, we have $15 for rollover. I gotta correct that on my little sheet. 15 there. For gas, with my new job, I am gonna be driving a lot more, but so far I'm sticking with $25 for now. We have $1, $2, $3, $4 there. Eating out is empty, and then spending has 1, 2, 3, okay, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, $18 here. We have a lot to roll over, a lot more than I thought we did, but that's totally okay. Let me write that down. We have 18 left over in spending. Week 1 was when I came back from camping, my first time camping, and I did get a lot of supplies for camping, just because it's my first time. I haven't gone before, obviously, so I had to purchase a lot of things. But hopefully those are I purchased it and I don't need to purchase anymore. But that's a little bit of context around the first week. Right now, I'm halfway through my first week of my new job, so very exciting there. Very tiring because it's a lot of new information all at once, so it's been fun so far, and I'm just so excited to be actually doing it. We have $20, $40, and $50 in groceries. So yeah, the new job is going really well so far. I'm really enjoying it. Gas is going to get $25. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need more than this, just because well, actually, I'm not sure. I know that I will be using more than I have previously because I will have to drive further for work, but that is okay with me. Eating out is getting a 30, and then spending is also going to get 30. So in total, I have $135 going into these 4 envelopes, which are my daily cash envelopes. So I do spend on a credit card, and I just take the cash out of my envelopes. And obviously, when I take out money from my envelopes, all of my transactions obviously are not that dollar amount. So I have digital change, and I actually do something with that digital change, which you will see towards the end of my video. Okay, up next, we have my savings monthly and my retirement binder. My buffer is for overspending on groceries or gas. This has $30. My emergency fund has $10,000. Medical is going to get 15. And let me okay, so for this one, I did have to pay for a filling. We have 5, 6, 7, 800, 900, 950, 960, 70, 75, 6, 7, 8, and 79. Oh my goodness, hold on. I did not correct my tracker at all. Hold on. Okay, now that I have cleared it up, I did not get any new fillings. This was from last week. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 60, 75, 6, 7, 8, and 79. I already counted that, but double counting does not hurt. I also redid my placeholders. I've done the 500s and the 100s, so those are like really sticky. I do want to replace my higher denominations. So it's just a different material or a different brand of material, so it just looks a little bit off. I still need to do $50 and any higher denominations. So that's why it's hard for me to count a few of them. We have 5, 6, 7, 750, 5, and 7, 6. Oh, sorry. Hold on. This does not belong in future. I wish I had an extra 500. But we only have 1, 2, 55, and 260 for future. This is saving for things that are within 5 years. It's just something really, really slow. Travel is going to get a 20. Oh my goodness. This future pet is going to be getting a 5. I'm kind of all over the place. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm a little rusty. Future pet has 5, 6, 7, 8, 850, 865, and 870. And this actually does have this $500 placeholder in there. Up next is travel. This one is going to get the 20. And it now has, hold on, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 20, 40, 51, and 2. 852. 852. And I pulled out some money for basically the camping trip. So any camping supplies. For this one, it was just like a little grocery trip. And then firewood. So, and last minute camping stuff that we didn't know we needed, I pulled out from here. Tech is going to be getting a 20. I am going to be building a computer very soon, and I'm just slowly saving up for that. We have 5, 6, 7, 800, 820, and 840 for tech. 840 for tech. Extra week is for those months that have 5 Saturdays, and the next month that has 5 Saturdays will be, let me just check, August. Okay, I need $135 for next month, and this is going to be those cash envelopes, the small ones that I have in this little pouch. It's gonna need $135, but let's count how much we have in rollover. We have 10, 20, 25, 30. Let's put $15 for my rollover. So far, we only have $10. So in total, we have 25 for extra week. Okay, plus 15. Okay, for fitness and wellness, this isn't getting anything, but this has 1, 2, 220, and 230 for fitness and wellness. Memberships isn't getting anything. It's actually getting skipped today, but it only has, let's count, because I did pay my Spotify and Hulu's together. I only have 5, so only 5 here. I paid my Spotify and Hulu, which is together, like I said. I've paid everything, Apple Storage, Minecraft, and HBO Max. My Roth IRA is getting $70 this week. At the end of the month, I will take this money out and put it into the bank. But so far we have 5, 50, 1, 20, and 40. So 140 for my Roth IRA. I do save for future things beyond 5 years. So that is done with a brokerage account, and that money is automatically taken out of my account. So I just leave it in the bank, and I represent that with a $20 bill. So that is going there. And that is it for my savings, monthly, and retirement binder. Up next, we have my big binder right here. Okay, and I'm gonna move stuff around so that I can make room for my calculator. Okay, we're gonna start off with my car. Her name is Claudia. She is a Toyota Corolla, and she's been treating me very well. She's she's a few hundred miles away from hitting 100,000 miles, which is pretty exciting. She is going to be getting $50, 2 20s, and a 10. The car emergency fund is going to get 30. So now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 820, 40, 60, 70, and 880 for my car emergency fund. 880. I still need to fix the goal amounts. Car deductible is fully funded at 500. Insurance is gonna get the next 20. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 420, 40, 60, 85. $485 for car insurance, and I won't need it until fall. Maintenance now is fully funded at 1,000. Oil changes has 100 and it's fully funded. And registration has 175, and that is also fully funded. So Claudia has $3,140 saved up for her. Okay, put this away. My friend's wedding is fully funded at $1,500. And then moving, I haven't spent anything, but let's go through the actual amounts. Let me get my calculator back out. Safety deposit, I did pay that. So that was 500, so that's nothing in there now. It's actually like 502 with the transaction fee. 502 and some change. So I pulled the $3 from my last category, which we will see. Moving costs has $100, and this is the one that I redid the goal amounts for. Groceries is going to get, it has 100. Electric and internet has 150. Miscellaneous, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 758, 851, and 852. I pulled the $3 from here, but while I'm here, I'm gonna swap out 2, 3, 4, 5 with this placeholder that was in the wrong spot. So I'm gonna swap that for 500, and we will put this back, and this one has 802. Okay, so now moving has $1,152 saved up, which is very good, I think. Okay, so that is it for this big binder, and up next is my sinking funds. So for my sinking funds, we're gonna put $70 into this binder that I budgeted for. And I think for this extra $5, I won't put it in here. So we'll just have $70 going into this envelope, or this binder. Apartment has $50 in my high yield. My partner has $10 in here, and nothing extra is going in. We have bulk food, nothing is going in there, and it has 20, 35. 35 for bulk food. And then Christmas is going to be getting a 5. So now it has 1, 2, 3, 50, 370, 380, 85, and $390 for my crafty Christmas. I want to like hand make a lot of my gifts. Clothes is getting a 5. Oops. So now clothes has 10, 15, and $16. We have dates, which is going to be getting a 5 as well. Now this has 20, 35, and 40. 44 dates. Family is going to be getting a 10. And family now has 20, 30, 45. 45 for family, so that's looking pretty good. Gifts, I did spend, I went to dinner with a friend and it was my treat, so I paid for her dinner. And gifts is going to be getting a 5, so it now has 5 in there. Hobbies, I spent from here we went just camping gear, more camping gear, and it's getting a 10. So now it has 30. I have my little transaction sheet next to me along with my budget sheet, so I can see basically like where my money went. Household isn't getting anything, but it has 60. Mel's Paper Mix has $89 here. And then over the counter is not getting anything, and it has 20, 35. For vitamins, allergy medicine, lactate, really just anything. And then race tickets isn't getting anything, but it has 1, 2, 50, 70, and 280. I really need to buy those tickets soon. I just want to make sure that I buy them with the advanced pricing, because advanced pricing is a little bit cheaper. Spending, I don't think I spent in here, but it is going to be getting a 10. So now it has 20, 30, and $40 for spending. And toiletries is going to be getting a 20. I am running out of a lot of things right now, and I just want to make sure I have enough money for it. We have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 34 for toiletries. Okay, that is it for my sinking funds binder. And now we are going to my last binder here, and we're gonna jump to birthdays. I'm gonna put $5 for my partner. His birthday is in August, and now there's 20, 35, 40, and 45 for here. And then we have holidays, and 5 is going into Thanksgiving. Maybe for next year, I'm gonna have, I know holidays, like camping isn't a holiday. I probably will put it in here just because I think before this, there's Father's Day, and then that's it for a long time. I don't do much for 4th of July. I go camping for 4th of July, and then everything else, there's like just a really big gap. So $5 is going in here. Now we have 10, 15, and $20 for holidays. This is in Thanksgiving. So that is it for holidays. And then we're gonna jump back up here to Farm Stand. And Farm Stand is my June savings challenge. And if you wanted to do the savings challenge with me, check out my description. And we can actually finish this out today because I only need, it's really, really hard to see, which I'm annoyed at myself for. We have $5 left over here. And we're gonna put this $5 here. So I'm gonna color those in. Again, super hard to see. I apologize for those circles being so hard to find. And that one, okay. We have 5 that are colored in. Each icon is $1, and obviously it's inspired by farmers markets because of the farm stand and all of the produce out here. And the total amount for the savings challenge is $35. We have 10, 20, 25, 30, and $35. You know what? This would be perfect to go into my rollover, not my rollover, my extra week binder. Just because actually, no, I'm not gonna put it there. Or am I? Should I? Should I not? Should I? Yes, I think I should. We're gonna put $35 in here just because I really need it. I did not plan correctly for this. So now, extra week has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and $60 for extra week because we finished our savings challenge, which is really nice. Okay, so farm stand is completed. I do have one for July. I just haven't printed it out yet. So I'm gonna put this in front because then I can start putting that money towards my July savings challenge. Okay, that is it for the envelopes portion. I mentioned digital change, and this is the savings challenge I have for my digital change. So I just add them up throughout the week from all of my transactions, and then this week's total for my digital change total is $4.72. So $4.72. And what I'll do is usually starting from the highest number, I'll work my way down until all these daisies are colored. They're kind of daisies. These flowers are colored, and once all these flowers are colored, then I can color in a tulip. Each tulip is $50.50. I'll wipe out all of these flowers, color them in again, and then once I color in that second tulip, then I will have saved $101, thus completing my Flower Power Savings Challenge. I've completed this already this year, and if you want to do this with me, I have this on my Etsy shop. I have this, a 52 and a 26 version, and then I have a box version if you're not into the whole flower theme. So I'm going to start with $4.72 and start at the very top with 87, 86, 85, 84, 83. Let's check that. And then 47. So I'm going to color those and then I will be right back. All right, we have finished another column, this one right here, and we are more than halfway to finishing another column. We kind of work very slow through these higher numbers, and then once we reach these lower numbers, we go through them really fast. So that is it for my Flower Power Savings Challenge. I'm going to put that down, close this up, and then we have my $1 bills. We have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7 that will go to my $1 savings pouch. And at the end of the year, I will count all of this cash and just reallocate it to whatever I want. There's quite a lot in here for being a little over halfway through the year, but I'm very excited to count this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.